Record for sound. Sound!
Oh my god. Hi everybody, I'm Annabelle Lecter.
Oh, and I'm Phil!
I thought you were trying to think of something funny like last week. Do you want to do it again?
No.
Okay. Welcome to our episode 2 of season 10 of Rupaul's Drag Race Review. Hope you all enjoyed last week. We're gonna get straight into this week. Miss Vanjie. It makes me chuckle that the whole Miss Vanjie thing has gone mental. Literally, I've seen it everywhere.
Yeah, every kind of meme has been turned into a Miss Vanjie.
Yeah, every meme was turned into Miss Vanjie. I saw it on Grindr the other day. And then, off it goes again.
And Calorie started it. Calorie brought this shit up.
Calorie brought it up and said you had a very creative conversation in Untucked about Cracker and Aquaria. I felt for Cracker. I felt really bad for her because she looked really upset.
I had no idea as well.
But then...
I felt just as bad for Aquaria.
Imagine
you said something, but it was bad. When, especially in that moment when you're upset and there's stuff going on.
Yeah.
And then it's brought back up and you sort of just want to go, you know what? I've thought about it, it wasn't that bad, I don't want to make a big deal of it. And then there's someone who's getting angry
Exactly. The thing is though, I was watching Cracker and thinking, oh my god, she looks like she's about to burst into tears. And then I realised it's because she's got those downturned eyebrows.
Yeah.
She's not actually that bothered. Downturned eyebrows! And then the vixen was like, no, too vague. Boom.
The worst bit for me was when she's like, I come from wherever she comes from. I thought I was gonna have some peace here. And it's like, you started this. You made this into an argument. And then she took what was an argument between two other people and turned it into an argument between someone else and her.
She's going off and she's gonna fight you. No, she's going to start an argument and try and let somebody else finish it. The thing is with you, the vixen, there's 90% of the queens in that room are bigger and better and tougher than you, and you will start a fight and they will finish it. If you came at me with that kind of attitude, I would be the one to finish that fight. You watch it for the drama. I want to watch it to see talented queens compete and really compete.
I have to say, I like the competition, I like the drag, and I like the drama. I wouldn't just want to watch. I can imagine, like, I watch drag queens get ready for nights and go and wear the nights. It's really, really boring. So I need a little bit of drama. I'm not just for the drama. And actually, I like, when there's actual drama and there's actual conflict for a good reason, this didn't seem like.
The thing is, what I noticed about that argument is, as much as we both mentioned that Cracker seemed quite cool and collected about it, you can see the Cracker's velvet.
I want Cracker to be like, I'm sick of having to look over my shoulder. This isn't an issue. Like, if you don't like that we're doing the same thing, you change it because I'm doing a better job. Wait. No.
Right at the start of the episode where she's like, pulls her face and goes, does that make sense? We saw Aquaria. I want to see more of that Aquaria.
I had an issue with it because it reminded me of something I said in last week's episode, and I'm concerned that she's copying me and she's done this before.
He's gonna be on next week with a mustache.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my
Absolutely
life. Mini challenge.
Hey girl, hey!
Hey girl, hey! It was so good to see Jasmine Masters used as an icon for the Hey Girl, Hey challenge. It was a donkey. Sorry, that was terrible. But it's Hey Girl, Hey. Andy Cohen's here.
I don't know who this is.
So he's kind of like a talk show host. No, he is a talk show host. He's not kind of like a talk show host. He's a talk show host, and he also hosts the reunions for the Real Housewives.
I'm not American. I don't understand that. Easily confused.
I don't quite get why he's there for a country challenge.
Well, I did a little bit of country, and I'm a little bit rock and roll.
I'm a little bit into him.
His eyes point in like opposite directions.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
and I don't like that. Sometimes you just want to go over there, crappy pick your nose or something, and he's laying in bed and you can see the entire room. I'm not right with that.
We're probably gonna have to cut that out.
What?
Oh, some of our eyes!
Oh, so I really liked that this is just a typical sort of old school drag race mini challenge.
Yes.
Quick drag, dance off. I'm not really qualified to rate dancing.
No, I'm not qualified to rate dancing either. But like, I've done like the good, the bad, and the ugly. The bag. If only I had a bag. I did say last week I was going to give Aquaria a chance. I'm giving her a chance. Aquaria knew that she couldn't just get up there and do a spin and slap somebody again. So she played up a shtick. And then she went down on a shtick.
I thought that it was a combination of showing that you could dance and also showing that you could play up a shtick. I actually only wrote about the queens that I thought had done things that were like camp or funny, because I think not everyone can dance, but anyone can be camp or funny. She was so...
She looked terrifying.
Tap dance!
Why are you not tap dancing?
See, don't tell it. So obviously we're going to have to come back to this, but do not tell me you can tap dance. Don't make a point of telling me you can do something useless, and then not even do the useless thing well. Let me just skip 10 pages forward.
Just have a little...
You just wait. I won't put that in
Yamaha.
I don't know.
Yamaha.
I can't just summarize this one.
What the fuck was that? What did she do? Finally, Cameron Michaels. You don't like scary films.
I don't like scary films.
Did you see It?
No, that's a scary film.
Okay. Cameron Michaels got up and did the Pennywise the Dancing Clown dance from the end of it.
I do remember seeing that dance with the legs.
Just kicking it from side to side. Sauces.
I love sauces.
I love sauces.
Ketchup, sweet and sour.
Daddies.
Asia O'Hara.
Oh, Asia O'Hara.
And the Vixen.
Of course they won. Oh.
The Vixen is probably the first queen to have been given like the lead in a challenge ever in Drag Race to openly admit that she is playing a game. Normally they go, oh, I'm gonna try and help out, and then it cuts to confessional and they go, I'm just gonna come all up.
The Vixen is not giving me any likability. You have to be likable to win this competition.
There's actually a moment later where she does something really sweet, and it made me angry because I was like, well, I want to 100% dislike you, and like that's almost nice of you. How dare you?
I also think that the thing is with Aquaria is she's going to be one of the ones that they pull up and say, show us the real you, please.
Maybe, but they haven't really talked to her on the stage because she's not been in the top stuff.
No. Eureka starts, as Asia points out, giving suggestions, getting catty when she's shut down with suggestions.
But the first thing that Eureka said was just, can we have a run through all together?
Yeah.
Rather than, or we can throw a pot separately, can we just do one run through together? And then Eureka already looked like, it was a bit like she was being bullied. She'd already been picked last, which was upsetting her. You saw it on her face go, oh god, like, but I need this, like, that would be really useful to me.
I think it was like half of one, half of another with Asia and Eureka.
Yeah,
I think Eureka should have given Asia the chance to be a team leader before jumping straight in and saying, I want to do that. Rupaul comes around the workroom, obviously does what he does every time, goes to Calorie and says, Calorie, how are you going to stand out? Well, I'm doing Badonkadonks, which is all about shaking your ass. So you're going to do exactly the same as what you did last week?
When people say that they are known for something, when it's something really weird and sad and specific, like Dot, like this is shaking your ass, I honestly, why are you proud of that, hun?
So, Team Vixen, RuPaul goes over and goes, what are you going to do? And Vixen just goes,
start an argument.
Then they literally start an argument.
Ru, what are you going to do, Ru?
I will fight you, Ru! They walk into rehearsal.
Where's Alyssa Edwards?
I am so happy to see Alyssa Edwards. And
her 8-foot forehead.
I thought she was a great choreographer. She was a great coach.
Yeah.
Needs to be this, it needs to be this. Slide, spin, kick.
Calorie cannot dance.
Calorie cannot dance.
Apparently she can shake her ass but she can't dance, and the two are not connected. And it proves twerking can't be dancing because Calorie can't dance.
Eureka is obviously in her own head.
She's very, very scared of it.
She's scared, yeah. Which I understand, you know, she's got some kind of flashback moments from doing her knee-in last...
Yeah. Like she says, it's literally second episode, dance, dance. She is terrified that she's going to have a live-action replay of what happened last time.
I kind of wish, though, that should have been like a catalyst for her to push herself a bit further.
Maybe, I mean, just don't do the splits then.
I'm waiting for something from Blair St. Clair that is...
I'm waiting for her to go home. I want her to tap away off the stage. That's all I want. Home, tap.
I'll be the first queen to tap dance off the stage.
Yeah, and then it'll just cut to someone else. It'll cut to one of the queens just stood there being like, that's f***ing boring.
What I did like was Cracker. Cracker was given a couple of times, make it bigger, make it bigger. And and then she made it too big and was told to dial it back. So, back to the workroom.
Back to the workroom!
Vixen tries to stir the pot again. Cracker, she doesn't really respond in a negative way or a positive way, but she does say about the magnifying glass thing.
I honestly think it's going to pull too much of a focus away from just being great. So I want to talk about when Eureka cries. It's nice, a lot of them come around her and want to sort of make sure she's okay and want to look after her, but then you still have Asia in a confessional rolling her eyes and being like, oh, here we go, we don't have time for this is stupid. You should have time to be a fierce queen and be a compassionate queen.
There are going to come times where queens are going to fall and need help and need backup. But Eureka does say one thing that I didn't understand. What is grovel fat? What does that mean? What does grovel fat mean? One of my earrings is about to fall off. It's my sweaty earlobes. Something's coming through.
Yeah.
They're back in the workroom, it's a new day. Aquaria probably says something horrible. Bisexuals.
Taking dick and losing competition.
Taking dick.
She is coming for my gigs. Dots. So I don't know what they say about dots, I just wrote they talk about dots.
I don't understand how being fat's a sob story, by the way. Sorry, not sorry.
She had piss thrown at her.
She had piss thrown at her. That's just a
piss thrown
good
at
weekend
you
for me.
Oh my god.
Like,
not in a can. If you want a can thrown at you, I'll throw a can at red.
I've had worse thrown at me. I had a brick thrown at me once.
I'm sorry about that. I'm drunk.
No, you weren't.
I wasn't.
I forgot what I was saying.
Fat.
Oh yeah, being fat's not a sob story. I'm sorry. I don't know who these guest judges are.
Oh, I don't. One of them was in Glitter or whatever.
What's Glitter?
It was that Mariah Carey movie that Mariah Carey was in.
Well done her.
Yeah.
And the other's Halsey.
Halsey's like a singer.
She's a singer. Right.
I haven't looked into it, but apparently like Halsey's really, really like transphobic and nasty.
I
liked this. I thought it was alright.
I didn't like it as much.
Do you know what? I didn't write much down about what was actually going on in it, other than
I
it
kind
was
of
bad.
got notes. Eureka obviously didn't know the words.
Not a single
Not a word.
one.
The choreography was all over the place with Team Asia.
Definitely.
Like,
all the stuff you saw Alyssa tell them to do, they were not doing a lot of it.
No, they didn't.
So I noticed something that I have a gripe with.
Okay.
So Aquaria played a character who was an old person that took the tablet and became young, and specifically became like a millennial, where it was all on Twitter, where they were trendy, where it was all of the bad stereotypes we have from millennials. She says, I'm gender fluid. I'm sure she said something else.
And I don't like labels.
And I don't like, that's what she said. She said, now I'm gender fluid and I don't like labels.
Yeah.
And this is specifically on the producers and the writers for the show.
Yeah.
It's not on the queens, they just literally are mouthing the words and whatever. It was disgusting that was still included in.
So, I really enjoyed Dusty in this challenge. She knew her lip sync, her look was great.
Yeah.
Her and Yuha worked really well together. I know several queens that would not need Conflama to start a fight. Cameron Michaels surprised me.
I think, for me, Cameron was like the best.
Yeah, out of that
Cameron
team,
was absolutely amazing.
I thought this main challenge was stupid.
I
kind of loved it. Got to the runway.
The runway!
Runway!
Asia was first. I don't know any queens that wear like the actual right colour for their skin tone, even when it comes to tights. So that was incredible. And then all of that, the pink ruffles were really cool. Was an outfit.
She paints so beautifully.
She does. I like her with weird colour contacts as well.
Yeah. We mentioned that last week, didn't we?
Yeah.
Briefly. You are.
Last week, the main critique was stop wearing sparkly one pieces.
I want to see that yellow and black look on social media.
I don't.
Hated the hair on you had.
I thought afro thing.
Yeah. I was like, no, stop it.
Dusty! Beautiful striped blazer.
Loved this look.
Yeah.
Loved.
I love a blazer.
You love a blazer
with
on a
no
queen.
pants on.
Uh-huh.
That's what I live for. A long blazer, no pants.
It was everything from the length to the way that she presented it with the ascot. Hair was like really
like
big.
the little waves in the middle with the big bust. Oh, I loved it. Monique.
Monique. What did you think of this?
I'd have lived if she'd have ripped off a full blue one and then been wearing like a sparkly cookie.
Get these cookies, baby.
That would have been great.
What kind would that have been?
I thought what was going to happen was she was going to tear away the hands and there'd be something under the hands.
Oh, maybe I could see that.
But she didn't.
I love the first look, and I love the second bodysuit,
But
the story didn't make sense.
Yeah, she should have had one or the other. So next up was Calorie.
When you watch Untucked, you really get to enjoy this outfit a lot more, and it's actually pretty alright, but then you realise that what the problem is it's this little hair. If it was like a big hair, then it wouldn't matter that her outfit was quite basic, because it was a nice jumpsuit actually.
Is that really her best drag?
We saw what she came in, this is her best drag.
Eureka.
Eureka.
She looked like she should have been in a Nintendo game.
Aquaria
was next. Now...
One sec, does that say niece or mice?
Nice. I didn't like the grass in the side, but other than that, this look I was kind of here.
I think if it wasn't there, I don't think the outfit would have looked quite complete. And do you know what I actually really liked, and I will give this hands off. What do people even say?
Hands down.
Hands down, no. Like, I'll put my hands up.
That's to confess something.
No. Like, yeah, like, I'll be like, I have to give it to her.
Yeah, so...
I'll just say, so I have to give it to
I have to hand it to you.
That's the hand thing, there you go! So I have to hand it to Aquaria.
Stick it in my hair.
Just in the front.
Yeah, I liked that it was androgynous, and I'm just gonna fix my earring. Okay, so next up was... The Vixen.
I just started writing Vixen, I'm gonna give you a headcanon here. Shape of the dress, shape and style of the hair,
yeah.
Colour of the queen,
yeah.
Linacia Sparks entrance look.
Mrs. Cracker. I loved it. I was a bit unsure about the material of the gold, because it kind of reminded me of like the tongues in trainers. Next up was
Mayhem
Miller. Again, classic hair. One thing I will say, and it's similar to what I said last week, she needed a necklace. She needed something in the middle.
That dress fabric, like gold and white, was it?
Yeah.
Like almost floral brocade sort of thing, was stunning. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then it had these ugly ruffle things on. I'm still bored, I'm waiting to be interested.
Yes, give me something different next week. Blair St. Clair.
Blair St. Clair, what does she even wear? I love this kind of like old saloon.
Yes.
Ross said the bottom was made by a gay Yeti. Like,
gorgeous. It was beautiful.
It really was. And her hair was gorgeous. Her face is stunning in this look.
One critique of it.
Okay.
Her tits were a little bit too low. Camera Michaels. The whole colour scheme of this.
Yeah.
That pink. You know, the makeup was good. Next up was Money Egg Sponge Cake. I just put simple. Team Vixen wins, and then the Vixen wins the whole challenge.
They say because she was the leader of the team.
Which I think is bollocks.
I do.
I think that Mayhem or Cameron deserved it a lot better.
For me, Cameron was my winner this week.
Yeah. I'm so happy that they did this
I love this song.
I think it's a great song.
She walks to the back of the stage.
Yeah.
That is straight out of Alyssa Edwards' handbook.
Oh, yeah.
I'm putting on a production.
I am going to put on.
You walk to the back and she
popped. She...
Absolutely, from that second. And I felt like, it was like watching a professional and an amateur fight against each other.
Calorie, unfortunately, didn't know the words, and that's why she kept on looking down.
Yeah.
She just shakes her ass. Back to the back. Eureka wins. Calorie goes home.
Calorie leaves and she says her whole thing about like, calories are carbs and friends. Now I liked it and I enjoyed it, but I was just really upset she didn't go, Miss Ben.
Go and watch it on Netflix, just that moment on the subtitles. When she gets kicked off, I pop Miss Vanjie on the subtitles.
Oh my god, I don't.
So, 10 points to you.
What does this even say?
We getting more and more drunk as your notes went on.
No, I wasn't trying to do this. I was on a come down.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Like, Calorie! And at the end of it, Calorie walks down the stairs off the stage, like, sobbing and hyperventilating.
And they go, cameras off, cameras off, and it's like, they've not turned the cameras off. 12 queens remain. Who was your favourite of the week?
My favourite of the week, I've already said it, Cameron Michaels, he's back on top.
My favourite queen of the week was... I have a few.
Well, pick one.
Alyssa Edwards.
Who did I want to leave next? You.
Me?
I meant you go first.
Okay, so the challenge next week is filming...
How do I never see this?
Filming adverts for new drag queen dating apps.
Ooh.
And they have to do it in pairs. You have Blair St. Clair.
I think the Vixen. because I don't think she was really that great. And something that tends to happen is when someone that's not really that great has a good week early on, but she had a great week, to be fair, she won both challenges. It goes to the head, and they don't perform so well in the next challenge.
She doesn't work well in a group, so maybe. And with that, that has been our RuPaul's Drag Race Season 10, Episode 2 review!